morning. Firstly, my name is Mrs. Daniels. I teach the grade 6 class. I'm departmental head also for the InterSyn phase, but unilaterally through the foundation phase, InterSyn phase, you grow with your children as you grow. I've been with the school about 9 years. Yeah, we are a community-based school. We're in an area where we see the struggles of the learners. So a lot of people ask, why don't you move to a different school? And I was like, it's so easy to say, yes, you can, and the grass is always greener, but are you making an impact? Is your footprint there? So yeah, that's me. In the community we are, it is impoverished. We have gangsterism, we have struggles where parents and the grandparents ultimately become the guardianship. We have kids who don't come to school because they either don't have a permanent residence or home, so sometimes they don't even have meals. You can see also that the clothes they wear are too short or there's holes in it. So it's quite emotional to think this is our kids. Sometimes their first foremost is to be a child, and then they come to school to academics, and that's not that. Their first thing is sometimes survival. And yeah, and they come into the classroom sometimes in that survival mode. So you get sometimes a child who's so angry or sad or upset, and before you can even teach, you first need to welcome the child into a safe environment. Some kids, like, will be like, ma'am, I didn't eat this yet. And then you take from your own lunch and you give the child. There's situations where you can see the child, maybe even when the day has started, and then the energy is just so low, and they haven't eaten as yet. And then you give them a fruit, whatever you have. We're fortunate enough where we have a feeding scheme at our school. And even the breakfast club that was introduced, and you can see those changes, because all the kids look for 1 rand or 50 cents to buy these cheap chips, and that isn't sustaining them. And I mean, as an adult, I'm hungry all the time. Imagine what this poor child's tummy is, and they're trying to follow the instruction of the day, and their tummy is grumbling, or they're thinking, oh my word, maybe when it's break time, if they're next to them, they might have a meal, and they might be longing for that. So the situation is quite dire, or we can see the need within our school. So with the breakfast club, it's fairly new with us, as it's starting getting its feet. But I can see the kids come a bit more attentive, especially when they start the day, because they're now full. They can follow the instruction a bit better of coming into the classroom, and nutrition plays a part in brain memory, in the vitamins that they need to carry out the day. Also, it's entering into the warmer seasons as well, the sinuses and those things. So those things will help our learners, because normally you get the achoo's and the sneezes and those things. So you can see the difference. You can see the difference in also they're not angry as much, because they come in now into the class. Besides it just being where they're getting the nutritional, they're also getting the good morning from Auntie Dilo, who does the feeding scheme, or the teachers that's helping, and they get that. Maybe they don't get that good morning at home. They get their good morning, they get a warm breakfast meal. So you get a change in a child, you get a happier child. Firstly, a thank you, because it's easy to say, you get a lot of people, don't worry, call us up, we will help. But when an organization really truly stays on board and walks along a school, it's meaningful and impactful. And even if the imprint isn't lasted today, it's a long-lasting one, and it will go on, because the kids come and then they sit and they feed, and a fed child is a happy child. So yeah, we are grateful for coming aboard with our school in that regard. So thank you.